Okay, it's recording now. Let's go.
Wait, there's 3 Kit Kats. Wait. Someone's on the
We
wrong
get three
team.
teams in that.
Priya, go pro.
There's 3 Kit Kats. I see. Go pro, Priya. It's your it's your time now.
I'll shake if the lobby is not full after quality also.
Guys, 3 Kit Kats.
There we go.
Okay. Quali?
I heard that
what
I
team is
cannot
Tommy gonna
have
build
Kit
for?
Kats.
Do we still have 3 Kit Kats? We don't.
No, we're good.
Some of these liveries are very, very similar, but no worries. Let's go, Corvs.
Alright, we're ready. Give me 2 seconds. Come on, who am I commentating with? I guess I'm commentating with Nuno, lol.
Let's go, Corvid. Ready.
No. Good luck. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to round 3 of Challenger League, Season 10. We are in Matra in the wonderful Hungarian mountains, and we are starting ourselves off with our sprint race qualifying. Just getting our laps started here. We're following with, let's go with Alexei Drozdov, who is currently driving for the Scuderia Carmona racing team. As we get through those first 2 corners, then we enter that long straight before that large sweeping corner that'll make our turn 3. Then we've got 2 tight hairpins. We'll see a lot of battling between these 2 corners for sure, and then entering a little bit of a the S's section with a few sharp chicanes we can take at high speed. Jeff enters the game as we end the qualifying. And Kato actually tops us off with Kraft alongside in P2. A 32.12 is the lap that puts the French driver on the pole for the sprint race. Kraft in P2, 2 tenths behind. Big lead, followed by the VEOs. Tied lap. They will be glocking out the second row of the grid in 3 and 4. Tomatoes in P5, followed by Suicide and Emma Box. Matimar, Pumpkin, and Urist will take the top 10. Following on, Kamikaze in P11, filling for Nordic Blizzard. Then we've got Pro Lime, Mr. Krug, Sexy Digger in P14. Then Priya, Alexi in the last 2 qualify. I've got Jeff as well. Going to start us off. Going to start from last in the Heritage Performance. So we'll have to see what he can do from the very back of the grid after his solid stint in the JL race. Speaking of JL races, Pro Lime is in here. The Tomatoes, of course, in the mix as well at the front. But we're gonna have to see what Kato can do to maybe inch and fight back against Kraft in terms of the driver standings. Of course, Kraft winning the last 4 races of this season.
Yeah, pretty much mirroring Kubo from last season.
Yeah, mirroring as we get underway here in Matra. It is a good start from Kato, but it's a better start from Kraft. He heads the inside into turn 1, and it's going to be the lead, but Kato fights back and gets the inside into turn 2. And, Game on Goose might have caused a bit of an issue there. There's a lot of drivers going sideways as we enter the chicanes, enter the hairpins for the first time. Suicide gets really slow, but Kato is still leading us away. Kraft, Kato, and Pumpkin are top 4. Matimar in P5. Game on Goose getting in a bit of trouble. Suicide is losing a lot of positions there as Urist, his teammate, gets past him. Proline behind them, then Kamikaze, Crunk, Jeff. Big trouble for Emma Box and Alexei Drozdov, the 2 Scuderia Carmona drivers at the back already, as Sexy Dig and Priya has already as well lost a lot of ground, and that's even more trouble for the guys at the very far back. It's Sexy Digger now at the very back of the grid. We're going to go back to
You recent Game on Goose.
Task. Oh, there's big trouble. There's big lag there. Oh, there's a big fight in the middle there. Oh, it's 3 wide. 3 wide between Kata and Pumpkin and Commie, as Jeff has actually got a little lag issue, and he's going to DNF here.
Very likely,
So it looks like That is the first one out. Pumpkin and Game On Goose going super wide. Suicide not finding any consistency on those corners, unfortunately. Jeff has left the area as, yeah, Suicide, big loser on that start here. And ProLime now fighting Kamikaze for a potential points position here. Only the top 8 get those points, remember. Going to head back to the front, but it's Kraft now with an almost 1 second lead. Oh, actually, Matsumar actually steals the fastest lap off of that last lap. He's now battling Kato. He goes into the inside for the turn 1. That becomes the outside into turn 2. Kato retains the place for now, but it's Kraft who's going to see the benefit from those two drivers fighting, but it's a long gap between those two and P4. They both go wide. This gives an opportunity for Kato to really make some ground there. Matsumar has he might have lost the slip there. No, I think he's still got it on his screen, but yeah, that really does invite Kata back into the fight for this podium. Further behind him, 2 seconds back, is Kamikaze, leading a bunch of cars between 5th and about 11th, 12th behind. ProLime in 10th there, Pumpkin not too far back. Tomatoes going wide, that'll lose him a couple of positions there. Eurus tries to challenge Comi into the inside, almost gets to move the stick. They're side by side. A little bit of a punt there. Crunty's got to find the opportunity to have a little battle there, and it looks like Eurus has made the move. Crunk going a little wide there, trying to avoid some contact with Kamikaze, and it's inviting Suwasan into this as well. Crunk swerving. It's a bit of a trouble there between the drivers. Points. Matsumar and Kato still battling for that P2. Let's head to them. It's still Kato in front. Matsumar trying to challenge there. A little bit of a issue with the lag there, but it's still going along strong. Matsumar just wanting that slipstream for the time being, and I think he's going to hold on to it for now. And a big part of that is also that they are dropping Kata, which will be a big factor into both of them potentially being able to at least battle a little more later in the field, as we already enter lap 7. Bit of trouble back there. I see a lot of drivers going slowly. Crunk has lost a ton of positions, and it's Game On Goose and Tomatoes fighting P8. Eurus and Suicide have gotten through. I'm not sure what happened there because I missed it. ProLime has got into turn 1, and it's yeah, tons of trouble there. Kamikaze has gotten himself a bit of free air into P5, and Eurus is fighting his teammate here, Suicide, who gets through on the inside on the first of those S's, and they might be able to challenge for Komi for P5 here. It's a really big battle. Komi giving room here. He knows he doesn't have the speed at that point of the circuit, but he takes the inside, becomes the outside. It looks like Suwasan has got the move done into P5. Good strike, good opportunity there, but Kamikaze isn't going to take this leg down. He's going to inch his way back into a potential no, but Eurus goes for the dive. Doesn't work out. He finds a bit too much grass, and he's going to sit back into P7 as we sit. Suwasan trying to make a bit of ground into that fight. We're going to go further back to the field. Game On Goose seems to have gapped the group behind him in P8. Then
what's happening with Kato?
Together.
Kato just slowed down.
Kato, what has happened with Kato? He is slowed down. He has lost P3. He's lost P2 after starting on pole. He's lost a ton of time to the two in front of him. Actually, it's Kata who's actually going to be able to maybe potentially fight for P2 here as we enter lap 10 for those two. But it's smooth sailing out in front with Kraft 5 seconds in front of the leading pack.
I think Kato may have got some failure, I think, with the keyboard or maybe the controller. I'm not really sure, but he just suddenly went off to the grass by himself and he just slowed down for a bit. And then he came back.
But it looks like his struggles aren't getting any better, because it looks like he's lost a fair bit of pace, it feels like. Especially because Suwasan seems to be coming right back at him. Seems like he's losing time to both the cars in front and behind. Furthermore, Suwasan has actually gapped Kamikaze, so it looks like he's got to be able to hold on to P5. He can keep it clean for 2 more laps. Kamikaze now fighting Game On Goose. Game On Goose sideswiped by Kamikaze. And Kamikaze, I think, is going to cede the position to both Eurus and Game On Goose as recompense. And now that's going to drop him all the way to P8. Tomatoes and Krunk still chasing in P9 and P10. Then we've got ProLime, Pumpkin, Priya, and Sexy Digger, I think, is going to actually DNF after that poor performance. It's Kraft starting the final lap of the race here. He's eased up a little bit, but he's still marred quite far ahead of the chasing pack. It looks like Matimar has dropped Kata, and he's going to hold on to P2, but Kraft, for the 5th time in 5 races, is going to see the checker first. He has gotten away well and avoided the chaos, and he's going to win the sprint race in Matra cleanly. Slows down right at the start. Matima is going to lose a bit of time to Kata right at the end, but he's still got to swerve. It is a P2 for the Reich Auto driver. Kata will finish on the podium. Kato, in fact, is beating P4. Sawasson finishing P5, and it's Eurus who gets 6th. Game Mongoose and Komikaze complete the point scorers today. Prolime just barely outside the points in P9. Good result for his first race here. Tomatoes and Krunk following him behind. Quite the entertaining race, I'd say. And I think that Sexy Digger is just stalling, so we're gonna have to, wait for the time to pass before we end up in the results screen. And Matima also, with that P2, also gets fastest lap, so that is an extra point for both him and his team.
Yeah, I saw Kyler making a massive mistake, which didn't allow Marty just to run away in 2nd place, and so, or at least he's in position. And
it really looked like something happened on the outside of turn, like the exit of turn 2, and Kata lost about 3-4.
I think it was
seconds.
It may have been a control failure. I feel like because he suddenly just went straight on to the grass and was slowing down, and then it was a really huge slowdown and loss of time there.
Yeah, that really was a decisive moment in that podium fight as well. So your podium, Kraft, Matima, and Kata for the sprint race in Matra in Hungary. Kata in P4, then Suicide in Eurus, 5-6 for the Bobcats, 7th Game Mongoose, and 8th Komikaze. The Prolime in 9th, Komenos in 10th, followed by Krunk, Priya, Pumpkin, and Alexei Drozdov. And then we have Sexy Digger, Emma Box, and Jeff the Jeff are 3 DNFs for today. Well, I don't think the chaos is going to stop anytime soon as we head to the feature race in just a few minutes' time.
Okay, what we do about Jeff, though? He seems to be having issues with the connection.
Was it causing us to lag too, or was it just him?
I'm not sure. But he was also joining and leaving, which he shouldn't do.
That's definitely a no-no.
Because we did have a little spike at the start, right?
Tiny bit.
Okay, so it's.
I guess another CC wouldn't hurt, but yeah.
Sure, we can have another CC. Let me just set to clear.
Oops.
Yeah, great performance from Suaz.
Yeah, I think it was definitely the most underrated driver of that race. Did a really good job to get the P5.
Yeah, I did get a really weird penalty. I think penalties might cause some chaos in this track.
Is this a CC then?
Yeah, let's just have a quick CC just to
tell Emma Box to stop specking though.
Yeah, what's up with Emma as well?
He just retarded like Rich quit.
He might not be.
Jeff was just literally just disconnected.
Emma might not even be here because he just DNF'd, right?
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay.
He's back. He's back.
There you go.
Emma's
Okay,
back.
let's go.
Alexei.
Alexei.
Kick him. Perfect. Kick him. Boot. Connection check. Motherfuck. Connection check. Du-bu-du-bu-du.
It's 31, I think. I can check.
31, yeah. Yeah, that was
and
big.
There goes Jeff.
That was big of Kami.
Yeah, I don't think we can keep Jeff for the feature.
Yeah,
some-
that does make sense.
Future.
Whee!
Massive crash.
Don't kill me! Oh
everyone
my god, almost
seems
dead.
fine, to be honest. I'm
my
not
God.
seeing any problematic cars.
Ah!
Just mayhem everywhere. Jesus Christ.
Yay! So
This is gonna be like
created.
mall sport. Just
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
acting on sleepers.
Oh my god! Whoa! Ah!
Crunk, you sound like a kid at Wonderland.
If this track,
I love
if this track is the track where people don't know how to fucking re-enter
I
properly,
love
then
shit show. I love shit show racing. It's like some
Okay.
of my favorite racing.
Oh my god, Priya teleporting a bit as well.
Whee!
Yeah,
Okay,
Priya's
Priya's
I
pretty
help my
gay
buddy
as well.
Tomatoes.
Priya isn't teleporting. Priya's just swerving. For me,
Priya's
no.
just- Priya's
But
just
sometimes
testing
you won't
connections.
teleport.
She's just testing connections, that's all.
Okay, should I end it? Soon
Yeah, you
into
can end
the
it, it looks
pits.
fine. Oh my
People
god.
wondering.
I just got punched into a wall before connection check ended.
testing out
Yeah,
the
so
pits.
funny. Hopefully that will not happen in the future.
2 outs with the undercut, I love
I'm
it.
already qualified. No
Okay,
matter
bye
this
now.
great result.
Okay, so let's go 3 laps quali. Let me just confirm the laps. It is 31 laps indeed. I am guessing it's gonna be just mediums.
We'll see.
Unless
Jimmy,
someone wants to
Jimmy-
go hards to get a soft stint in. Yeah, exactly, Bria.
I don't know, dude.
Oh wait, is Jeff in? He's not, right? Okay.
It's not.
No,
Yeah,
he's not coming back. I told him if
it's
he's
not
having trouble, don't bother.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. Wait, is anybody there reserved or racing for someone else right now before we fuck up teams?
No, I don't think so.
Right, we all good?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
And yeah,
Let's go.
maybe mine is the reserve.
Right, let me follow Pro-Lime. Hello, we are back. Feature race qualifying. Track is all dried up, so we're going to see how our drivers get through this stint. And actually, Priya has started on the hards. Interesting strategy there. But we're gonna go back to Pro-Lime, who I think deserves a little bit of a spotlight after they're showing the feature race. Maybe they can do something special in this qualifying session.
Kind of looking strong, I think, on his first lap.
Kind of looking strong. That is always a good sign. That's a good sign indeed.
Keller
Like
versus
getting
Kraft, I
around
think.
that final corner. Gonna see who tops out, and it is the three-way tie.
Three-way.
Ooh, you love to see that. Kato
Three beating
and
for top players.
Kraft. Oh, we're gonna see if Priya can actually get that one solid lap at the end down pat, because there is gonna be a bit of time in between to try and get those before the flag falls at the end of the session. But yeah, big ups to the guys in front. Kraft improves to a 30.62. And Kato will have to leave it to this last lap. Komikaze is also really close there, just 3/10 away from P2 as well.
I think he messed it up. That's what, yeah,
300,
another
sorry.
mistake.
Oh, that's not good there. Sorcerer and Sexy Digger also in the mix, as the other drivers who have gotten under the 31-second barrier. Kraft is looking to improve here. He maybe have eased off that lap, not too sure. It is the same lap time. And it's good enough for pole, it seems. Kato and Matima are actually tied for second now, as Kato also fails to improve. And yeah, we're gonna see what the game decides. It's got Matima in P2, but yeah, Matimar and Cat are tied on that P2 with a 36.5, but it's going to be Kraft taking pole here, followed up by Kato in P4. We've got the Nordic Blizzards of Kamikaze and Sexy Digger, 5th and 6th, Suicide in P7, followed by Prolime in P8. Then we've got Tomatoes and Game on Goose, 9 and 10. Nearest starts 11th, followed by Mr. Crunk. Then we've got Pumpkin in the Riker Auto in 13th, Emma Box in 14th. Then we've got Alexei Jozov and Priya rounding out our group. I don't think Priya was able to finish that last lap. If they were, it might have not been a representative time, unfortunately for them. Yeah, not say pretty tight qualifying given CL standards, but yeah, we'll have to see where the pace ends up going, because I could see any one of the top like 6, 7 drivers, if Kraft especially gets into a lot of trouble early on, maybe able to make a break and make a run for it. We've also got to consider the strategy as well. You've got 31 lap race at Matra, and we've got a pretty long pit lane, especially that entry is quite the pit limiter starts quite slow, quite early on into the pit entry. So long pit lane time, which means that potential harder compounds might be in play here. We're going to see what everyone starts out on. We've got the leaders on softs at the moment. Maybe playing a bit of chicken as they're picking up their strategies now. 5 red lights, we're away, we're going. Top 3 have started on the soft tyres. Kato and Kamikaze behind them on the hards as we enter turn 1 for the first time. Kato getting in a bit of trouble there. Source and Prolime, huge amount of cars going outside of the turn 2. Oh, that is a lot of time lost there. Sourced already losing more time. Big shot between 5 cars into that first of the double hairpin sequence. But it's Kraft, Kata, and Sexy Digger who lead. Kata gets a penalty. I'm not sure too why. That's going to be a lot of trouble for him, and he's going to end up fighting now with Matty Bar for P3. Kraft and Sexy Digger in that slip. Kraft makes a mistake now. Sexy Digger might be able to get a run in on the inside. Oh, that's quite tight. We're going to go further back now. Matimar into P5 now as Kato recovers. Gable Goose and Kami starting on the hard tyres right behind those two. Tomatoes leading the next pack with Suicide now in P9. We'll make that P8 after that overtake. But Emma Box, Krunk, Prolime all in the mix there. Emma Box gets shunted wide, has to go across the pit lane to get back on track. Gotta go further back. Urist is fallen to way the P14. Not the greatest start he was after. Ooh, Pumpkin getting a bit of trouble there. We're gonna have to go back to the lead because, yeah, Kata has gotten back to the leaders and he's dragging the rest of the field with him as the softs really are going to start feeling their wear really weakened. But Kata with a 33.8. With tons of slip and a lot of passing there. Good stuff from him that might be able to secure fastest lap for the time being. Behind them, Matimar is leading on Kato and Kamikaze. Emma Box is retired from the race here after just 3 laps of running. And Matimar is giving those hard drivers behind him tons of slipstream, but it's also, he doesn't seem to quite have the pace of the guys in front at the moment. He is losing time to Sexy Digger, Kata, and Kraft in front of him. So he did get a better lap. Ooh, Kata made a mistake there. Perhaps Sexy Digger getting into P2.
I think it was being like he got pushed, and I believe Kraft may have slowed down for him. I'm not really sure. But
Oh, bad lag.
Ooh, driver's feeling lag here. Game on Goose has fallen out of the slip, and Matimar's Kato is now challenging him for P4. Ooh, bit of a... Oh, this is very stuttery. This is very stuttery. Oh dear. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is something else. Sexy Digger's gone off.
Is the potential red flag?
This might be a potential red flag. Not too sure.
Let's see.
It's been going on for over a lap now, so I'm not sure. Nuno, it's your call. You're the non-racing.
Yeah, that didn't seem to be stopping. I have stopped the race already. Not sure if it's reflecting on your screen.
Okay. Finger pings here. Yeah, some of people's thing got a little bit bigger, so it might be a server thing, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Like Graf more than 100, Mati as
Yeah,
well.
but the
Tommy.
race. I think overall good call to flip the flag at that point.
We were still finishing the 5th lap.
We were finishing the 5th lap when it started.
Yeah. I guess we were.
So it's over
Getting
10%,
the
so it's a positional restart.
I think we also had the 5 lap minimum though.
That's for UL. That's for UL.
I mean, I think the rules are the same, but okay. So
The
what can we
the
do?
percentage is higher.
Should I stop and get the positions?
So if we were finishing, if it started right as we were finishing lap 5, we get the positions from the end of lap 4.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Yes.
I will stop the recording and I'll get the positions.
All good.
Okay, I'm back recording, but I will look at the thing and screenshot it. I will have to find out when exactly. Was it Graf in first? Was Graf the one in first?
As far as I know.
Well, it doesn't matter, actually. I can just... Where exactly is the start-finish line? It's just after the start of the pits, okay. So I guess this is
I'm gonna go for a quick smoke first.
the moment.
You probably have time.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, I posted it on CL chat.
Thank you.
Just so it's clear that you can see the minimap. And I'm gonna post just the tower now. So we have Craft. Is everyone in, by the way? I hope everyone is in. Emma Box maybe could rejoin.
What lap did the lag start at?
We only have it started.
In lap
It started
5.
on lap 5. So we completed 4 laps. Which is less than 25%.
Yeah, it's up to 10%, which means just restart the race, same quality, same length.
But it's only a 31 lap race, so we're past 10%.
Oh, wait, 11 to 25% is
It's
a complete...
under 10%.
No,
No,
it's not.
No, it's not.
Three
4 laps
laps.
are 31, 10%.
Oh,
3 laps
sorry.
is under 10%.
Okay, so actually, if you look at the
Alright.
rules,
The 25. Original quality, 75% length.
yeah, it kind of sucks, but
So 23 laps. 23 laps in original quality.
Okay.
Dużo niska przyczepność, zwrócił też uwagę na to, ile brudu się przypłyną dookoła. W pierwszym momencie ta walka Piastriego z Perezem. Oszczędnie się tymi wrażeniami wymieniali. Tylko tam było dlatego,
okay, I'm hearing Polish. That's never good. Okay, does anyone have the screenshotted quali?
I have quality, yeah. Do you need
Oh,
it?
feature quali, it's here. It's here. Okay, I will... Is everyone in? Because I feel like there's still people
I'm good left.
missing.
Sue probably.
Przeszczęśliwy.
So it's 27 laps? No, wait, it's 75%. Wait,
Yeah, it's 23 laps.
is it 23? Just to make sure. 31.
Percent of 31 is 23.25.
Okay, so it should be 24, like rounding up, no?
There's nothing about rounding up. I think it's better to just round to 23, especially with the time crunch.
Yep.
Okay, 23. Okay,
No. At the end of the result. The start of the lag storm, Priya.
Okay, so we have Graf, Matimar. Oh, the grid is actually still here. 60 Digger, Suaz, Proline, Tomatoes.
Are you sure that's right? Because I
We
think
need to see where people actually started. Wait a minute, I'll have to check on the... Yeah, it even shows me the time, so it should be fine, but I'll check the starting...
people might have left the lobby, because Kader and Matty tied for second qualifying.
Yeah, I know. I'm checking the actual grid in the race. Okay, so Kader started first. Wait, what? Why did Kader start? Wait, this is the sprint. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, so we have Graf, Proline. Wait, fucking hell. Okay. Wait, what? Proline had pole?
No.
Proline finished 8th in the feature quali.
Okay, I guess... Oh, wait, that was a CC. Jesus Christ.
Bruv.
Okay, now I'm seeing the correct one. Okay, so, Graf, Kader, Matimar, Kado, Conley, Sixy, Suaz, Proline, Tomatoes, Goose, Yost, Krunk, Pumpkin, who's not here, Emma Box and Alexei as well, and so I guess Priya jumps up 3 positions.
From last to last.
Yeah, from last to last. A little bit less last.
Okay. Also,
Well, that looks and sounds all in order.
Okay. Let's go. I guess
Let's go.
it's gonna work. Good luck.
Alrighty. And we return with a smaller grid. Well, slightly smaller. We've got less laps to run, but it is a feature race all the same. The qualifying has returned back to where it started, and we are underway. We've got a couple drivers going for some 1 stops, 2 stops. We'll see where what brings us alongside. Kato makes a massive shove, gets into
big lag,
P1.
big lag,
Massima
big lag.
actually gets past him. A little bit of lag in the back there. And it's Kraft holding onto the slight lead. Now there's 3 wide into the hairpin. Kraft goes a little too deep. Kato is actually going to... No, it's going to be Kato into the lead now. Kato behind him. Matimar gets across on the outside of that corner right before the large sweeper to end the lap here. And,
a lot of lag.
That's not good. That's not good. Oh, dear.
Okay, just a lag storm right now. Not sure what to do. Should I wait it out? I'll give it maybe half a lap until the end of this lap.
Yeah, go for the 1 lap again.
Okay, I think this is good enough to
Yeah.
restart.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Okay.
I have a 5-second lead right now, so something's wrong.
Alright, all good. Red flag. We're gonna restart again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, everyone's stalled.
There we go. That's a good stall.
Yeah.
That is a lobby issue. That is another reset, unfortunately.
Okay, should we what do you mean CC? Well, we can do a CC, I guess, just to check.
Yeah.
This was kind of a CC if you think about it. Okay, shut the fuck up, commie.
You literally have 200 ping, like Jesus.
Kato's ping is huge.
It's not just like there's a lot of people sending with more than 100 ping out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Komi has 200 ping.
Gref also has a high ping. I'm not sure if it's the servers. Should we try again? I think the grid should still be there. Let Let me check. Yeah, it's still there. It's still fine. Okay, let's just try it out. We still have like over half an hour to CL to UL, so it's fine. We have plenty of time. We did have a CC. We did, Priya.
Ugh.
Oh, why? I mean,
How is this a CC?
And Nuno crashed.
no, I
Oh.
didn't. I left the rest.
Oh, he left. He left the race.
Yeah, this is a CC, I guess.
Yeah.
Goose is stalling like really hard on the grid.
Oh, it was fine for me.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you stall on the grid for the last like three
So
starts.
it's me
at
that
least.
it's me then?
Maybe.
CC without me. Test it without me, because if it's me, I sit out.
Yeah.
Alright, so if it's CC, I'll be racing it up. Just for the CC.
Yeah.
Good job.
Bro, try to fucking organize and then speak. Jesus.
For what?
People just complaining all the time. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, look, I can excuse Suaz because he's about to not have dinner.
Go back. Look at more cars.
Okay, it looks good to be honest. Despite the chaos.
The thing is that Cruz will always see the like first. So I feel like that could be one thing to look at.
Okay,
now
there we go. A small spike.
Good stuff. There's one driver we need to check, it's Kami.
Yeah. I feel like his connection, it might be better than
Oh,
it was,
wow.
but it's still inconsistent.
Check without Tommy then.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Adios.
Yep.
Love how he said W just before getting kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. But we had like one lag storm in one lap. That's kind of a problem. As we needed to hold for like 23 laps. Okay.
CC.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, no stalling. What do you know?
Literally fine.
Kami.
Oh man, if only we had a role for people who have problematic connections.
Oh no, that would be that'd be too mean.
Okay, it looks fine.
It looks better is not alienating those people.
Looks great.
Slurs in the lobby instead.
Will someone think about the bullies?
This good. We're good. We're good to
Okay.
race. All the other people can come
Yeah,
back.
we're very much good to race.
Okay.
Okay.
Vai ficar quietinha?
So no Kami.
Okay.
Spec Corbett.
Okay. Race now, just in case someone didn't get the memo. Call me, do not join, please.
If anyone else got booted, that was
Oh yeah, Goose. Where was Goose?
would I
P10.
qualify? Okay.
Goose P10. P10.
Thank you, Sue.
Wait, you P10? Wait, why am I P9 now?
I
Did
can
someone
get
leave?
points.
I'll be.
Copies out, so everyone bumps up.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, makes sense.
Let's go. Points for Crunk. Dave, you first points for Crunk. Let's go.
and Priya suddenly is 12.
Very
She
short.
started
Free.
16th. Okay,
Alright.
let's race. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Jerome, shut up.
You love him and you know him and you love him some more.
Alrighty, everyone. We are finally back. We have seemingly got our lag issue sorted, so we've only got 12 drivers fighting for 10 points paying positions as we get 5 red lights underway in Matra. Here we are for the feature race.
I'm in
And
the wrong
Kato's
car.
got a little bit of an awkward start there, going on the outside, but it looks like he's made it work as he gets in front of Crap.
Oh my god.
As far as we know, he's taken the lead here. Takes on the inside, Manimar trying to challenge there too. It looks like a lot more of an orderly start for all of our drivers today. Matimar and Kraft still trying to get past the French driver here on the hard tyres. Perhaps Kato, he could be only going for a one-stop strategy here, starting on the hards. I think most of the hard runners are going for that. While Kata and Matimar, I think, have a lot of work to do. Kata goes wide there. It's going to cause a bit of a Constantine effect down below there. ProLime and Suicide getting in trouble alongside them. Tomatoes behind Krunk. Suicide battling for P10. Oh, they both go wide. No, that's big trouble for the two of them. Oh, that's big trouble between the four at the very end. Matimar catches a bit of the rough tarmac there and loses the position of Kraft. It's still Kato leading the way here as we enter lap 3 of 23.
They're going free wide now to turn free now. Ooh, Mighty
Free
takes
wide,
the lead.
Yeah, Matimar with the inside line there, taking that position away from Kato, and he's going to be able to maybe get a little bit of a break here, though Kato will be right on his heels, nipping away with that slipstream. Further along though, Kato has also gotten into this position. It is a 5-way final lead because Game On Goose is also in this mix, and he's also on the hard tyres, so be hoping to get that slipstream alongside. Oh, Kraft getting a little bit shaky there, and then a little bit of contact with his teammate too. Oh, that could have been an issue. That could have been a lot worse for him. He's now sitting in P4, and he's got a bit of trouble there. Kato goes wide. That is a lot of time lost for the French driver. Matimar now fighting Kato for the lead, and Kraft in P3. Kato's now fallen to 7th place behind Eurus, Sexy Digger, and Game On Goose. The two of them fighting into turn 1. Sexy Digger squeezing Game On Goose off to the very edge of the corner. Oh no, these 3 drivers are going wide. Oh, it looks like they've all braked just in time, but Sexy Digger's got the best run of the 3 on those mediums. Eurus has something to say about that though. It's 4 off at the second hairpin, and Eurus gets off the best of the 4. He's gotten away from the chasing back, and he's back into 4th. Kraft is gotten back into P2. Matimar maybe making a mistake or two as those tyres are starting to die out, lap 6 or so. But Kraft is also seeming a little more prone to perhaps a little more prone to a mistake here now that he's got a bit of a challenge up front. Kata is about half a second in front here. He's just far enough away to avoid slip, and I'm not sure if he's going to go for the pit stop now or later. No, he's heading in now. And Matimar is going to stay in the Kraft, yeah. So it's Kata in for the medium tyres as we follow him back. Now, Eurus, after all of that, is now on the podium technically at the moment. Sexy Digger trying to make a move onto the inside though. He's going to steal that position away. Game On Goose is trying to get into this little fiesta over here. Sexy Digger and Eurus going side by side as we enter the answers. Looks like Sexy Digger's fold that position. Send that position back to Eurus. Oh, he's made a bit of a mistake into the sweeper, and Game On Goose gets by. Matimar still staying out for lap 8 of softs. That's very interesting. Sexy Digger is lost out. Eurus is also lost out. Game On Goose into P3, and Kato still chasing behind them in P6. Then we got ProLime. Kato right behind him. Might be smart to just give him the position here. He's on the softer tyres, and ProLime does exactly that. Following that is Krunk in P9, Suicide and Priya fighting for P10. Behind them is Tomatoes, who has also made that pit stop onto the hard tyres.
Cruz and Eurus were battling a lot, and now Kavo is joining that battle as well now for P4.
Yeah, that's going to be really important for him to get back into the swing of things in this race, especially because he alongside Urist and Goost is on the hard tire. We'll be hoping to perhaps only make this a one-stop race for those guys. Well, Game on Goose making a mistake there.
Oh,
A little bit of
Sexy
mistakes
Digger.
for Sexy Digger too. It's just a comedy of errors here. Oh, there's a bit of lag here too. Oh, but it looks like it's cleared up immediately. And Matsumoto has finally made his way into the pits. He's gone in for the hard tires, perhaps hoping to take those all the way to the end. Game on Goose finding some trouble. Kato has found his way in. Kato has actually gotten past two of them on those medium tires. We'll be hoping to make quick work of them, but he's found the grass and he's lost a bunch of time. And now he's back fighting with Game on Goose behind
Traffic to the pits.
60 to go behind Urist as Kraft is now pitted from the lead of the race. Where is he going to come out? He's going to come out behind Urist, behind Sexy Digger, maybe behind Kato too.
Might be ahead of
And,
Matima, which I think it's the biggest thing here. Both on the one stopper, and I think Kraft not undercutted by Matima.
Yeah, and it's a big thing too that Kato had that trouble with getting through the pack here. Because if he was free in the open air, he might be able to make the two-stop work. But it feels like he's got to make something really special happen if he's going to be able to do that. Kraft now net lead of the race on those hard tires. The Sexy Digger goes in from his medium stint to enter lap 12 of the race. It's Urist and Kato leading us away. Kato
Which is
has
a
got
double
the lead
overtake
now.
right now.
Yeah, now it's time for some extra slipstream for these hard runners who are on 12 lap old hard tires. I'll be hoping to pit very soon, but maybe one of them will be intrigued by the thought of lapping alongside Kato for another lap, maybe getting that extra speed from the slipstream, maybe being able to push towards Cable Goose making a big error entering the pit lane. That is a big time loss for him. Proline also enters alongside. Going to be two sets of the hards for those drivers as they end up behind Suicide and Sexy Digger, who are also on the hard. So Kato at the moment is the only driver on the field who is not on the hard compound tires, and his mediums will be screaming at him soon enough to get off those tires as well. So maybe he will go in for a medium stint of his own as we see Urist into the pits now. And so should Suwasa as well. Onto the mediums now, the alternate strategy of ending on the mediums and maybe getting that extra faster speed at the end of the race. Now, Kraft is actually catching down Kato at the moment. So
There's just the difference, no chance for Kader to just keep the gap now. But he's gonna have to pitch again and he's out of contention for the win, I would say.
yeah, and Kraft has actually put in his personal best time of the race on that last lap as we enter lap 15 into the last stretches of the race. Matima into P2. Maybe it is a P2 result he can look forward to if he can hold on to that. It might be a bit of a struggle though with Kato perhaps finishing fast on those soft tires later, but at the moment, Sexy Digger, Tomatoes, and Kato 4, 5, and 6, followed by Urist, Game on Goose, Proline, and Crunk in P10, Suicide and Priya following behind them, as we see Kato finally make his way, and it's going to be the soft compound tire for the VEO driver as he heads in. He's just in front of Kato. That is probably the best time to make that stop, because Kato is going to make sure to grab that slip as much as he can, and Kato is going to be on a charge for the rest of this race.
Tomatoes might have to beat again, very old hard tires, and Sexy Digger I think looking just for one stopper. So yeah, certainly Kader really heavy charge to the grid, I think up to second place maybe.
Yeah, there we go, Tomatoes also in, and that might be the last stop we see for today, getting in for the softs as well. Going to go further back, it's Kraft with a 4.5 second lead. He is once again shown why he's been winning these races. even with the one stop, even with the strategy, even with the struggles of the opening laps he's still able to get out to a sizable gap over Matima at the moment, who has Kato for company now, so it might be a bit of a struggle to hold on to that P2 as we only have 6 or so laps to go. Ooh, that's quite tight now. Kata followed by Kato and Sexy Digger, who will also be hoping to snag a podium of their own. It is a 4-way battle for this P2, and it is really tightening up. Behind them is Urist in P6 on the mediums, followed by Game on Goose, who might be struggling a little bit on those hard tires as we speak in P7. Tomatoes chasing them on those fresh softs in P8, maybe thinking to be able to get those positions back. P9, Prolime, and P10 is Suicide at the moment, making a bit of errors on those mediums, maybe not to his liking at the moment. He's getting followed by Mr. Crunk. Oh, there's big contact. Oh, there's big sliding there between 16 Digger and Matimar. Kato has gotten into P2, and Matimar's fallen all the way at 5th. I've missed quite a little bit on that last lap.
Yeah, he got pushed like to the outside, I believe, by Kato, and in the meantime, Kato like got second place, I think, in the first 2 corners. And yeah, he's up to second place, so I guess he got his job done.
He did get his job done, and he might have actually broken the slip to Kato, so he might be second place for the taking here for Kato. And it might be smooth sailing here, but I think Kato might still have the slip. He's still just barely in reach, but no, it's definitely definitely out of reach now. But Kato is definitely being helped by the battling of Matimar and Sexy Digger, who is in particular shaking around in the front straight. Matimar, of course, on the very old hard tires, might be a struggle to get to the end, and who knows, maybe even Urist and Game on Goose might be able to catch him if he makes a few more errors or gets into a few more wayward batters with Sexy Digger here. It's Kata. We'll go back because it's a penultimate lap time. Kraft is leading the way. Kata is running away with P2. Kato also running away with P3, but he's making a bit of errors now, and that might invite Matimar and Sexy Digger to make one last-ditch effort for the podium. Further back, Urist, Game on Goose, Tomato still catching them, but it might be a bit too far at this point. Sawson and Prolime fighting for P9, as they've actually dropped Krunk and Priya finishing that before penultimate lap. Kraft now starting the final lap on those really old hards. Kata still chasing. If if this race was a bit longer, he might be able to get that two-stopper working. But yeah, it's just a bit too far gone now. Kato looks to be running away with that P2. Matimar with that P3. Sorry, Matimar just struggling on those hards. We're going to go back because Kraft has rounded the final corner, and it is another P1 finish for the Finn. Kato in P2, Kato finishing on the podium. It's Sexy Digger and Matimar going side by side to the line. Sexy Digger barely holds on to P4. Matty will have to settle for P5. It's Urist, Goose, Tomatoes. Proline will finish P9, followed by Suicide in 10th. Then Krunk rounding the last corner, and behind him Priya will end our finishes for today.
Once again, Kraft's just unstoppable.
Too strong when it matters, too strong when it counts, on the strategy, on the overall pace. He's had it in spades.